Meir Morgenstern Shlita, a big tzaddik Mekubal who lives in Eretz Yisrael. So he talks about the idea that the Iker is Shivisi. I'm going to explain what that means. And he said this Torah on Purim Katan, Tafshin Ein Vav. So it was a few years back where he said this Torah. And he said that V'alpi roiv anoshim chayim b'mitzvahs anoshim iluminado. Most people, they're doing mitzvahs out of rote. Ve'enam chayim b'chipush alikim chayim. And they're not really trying to search for the life. They're not really trying to search for the life itself, for the chayim. V'afilu talmidei chachamim yishnam shoiskim b'chol minei inyonim nifloim. And there's so many talmidei chachamim that are oisik, not just stam oisik in Talmud Torah, they're oisik in minei inyonim nifloim, in wondrous things. No, I don't know who he's talking about, but he's definitely not talking about stamidei talmidei chachamim. He's talking about mamish talmidei chachamim uflogim who are oisik in inyonim nifloim. I will shoichem as Iker, he says, but they're forgetting the Iker. Shetzarech shehu Shivisi Hashm negdi tamid. That the Rebbeinu Shalom needs to be keneged a person at all times. This is something which the Ramah brings down in Shulchan Aruch Orach Chaim and Sif Aleph, that the Ramah brings lahalacha Shivisi Hashem lenegdi tamid, that a person has to have this thought in his mind, this contemplation, that the Rebbeinu Shalom's name, Yud Kei Vav Kei, is mamish written on the metzach, on the forehead of a person. And you know that this is very much connected to this week's Parsha, Parshas Lech Lecha. Because in Parshas Lech Lecha, we begin really with Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu, it's brought in Likutei Moharan, in the second part of Likutei Moharan, and Tanyana in the beginning, where Reb Nachman Schusu Yugan Aleinu speaks about the idea that Avram Haya Echad. That Echad Haya Avram. Avram was one. What does that mean? So he goes at length and explains that Avraham Avinu did not care who was in his way. The whole world was not for the Rebbeinu Shalom. But Avraham stood there and he was like, I'm going to be the servant for the Rebbeinu Shalom. I'm going to be that Eved Hashem. And Reb Nachman says that a person has to be like Avram in the sense that it doesn't matter what your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your mother-in-law, father-in-law, it doesn't matter who says what. You're going to serve the Rebbeinu Shalom because you're going to serve the Rebbeinu Shalom. This is Ka'ain. This is similar to the idea of Shivisi Hashem Negdi Tomid. You have the Rebbeinu Shalom on you. You mamish have the Rebbeinu Shalom on you. And you don't care what other people think. And I believe the Ramah actually brings over there that it doesn't matter, even if people are malagin love, even if people are making fun of you, nonetheless, you have this ability to think, and you have this chiyuv, mamish, of Shivisi Hashem Negdi Tomid. So he says, the Maisa, people are just doing mitzvahs out of rote. And the truth is, they have to find this chayim, they have to find this chiyus, they have to find it, because the Maisa, that is what the Torah is. Eitz chaim hilam achazikim ba. And it's not just stam b'nei adam, it's talmidei chachamim that are oisik in mamish minei inyonim nefloim. But they forget the Iker. Shetzarech Shivisi Hashem lenegdi tamid. Let's be zoicha to this bechina of Shivisi Hashem lenegdi tamid.